Charteman's rhyme. Charteman's rhyme. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Starterman's subscribe.
It's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Hey, what's up, you guys? Charteman's Prime here doing another Battle Beast figure review on the Diamond Select MiniMates Battle Beast Vorin and Vachonus. Vachonus? I don't really know these characters, but it says Vachonus right there. He's a Scorpion Man, and this is a Ram Man over here. Back in the day, I'd love these Battle Beasts, you know what I mean? And I'd seen these things at Toys R Us. This particular set right here is brought to you by Diamond Select, so thank you so much from the people at Diamond Select Toys for giving me this production sample right here for you guys to see in my video. And if you're trying to pick this up, you can pick them up at your local comic book store, or you can pick them up at big.
Get your big badass toys at bigbadtoystore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So here's a little origin story of Vorin if you want to read up on that, pause it now. And here's a little bio of Vachonus if you want to read that, pause it now. So yeah, of course, all of these designs right here are based off of the comic books. These are the regular versions of the figures, and you can find the variant editions at your local Toys R Us. So let's crack this thing open. So here's a close look at Vorin. We'll start out with this guy. Looks pretty cool. Very nice looking Ram Man. All kinds of garments all over him. He's got his little cape kind of thing going on over here. You can see some of his armor. He has a sword that I'll show off a little bit better later. Here's his shield. Very yellow colors, very comic accurate version of him. I do prefer the colors on the variant. And damn it, wouldn't it be cool if they're like Marvel Select scale size of these guys? That's like my only gripe with this line, is that they are mini-mates. He has his sheath over here for his sword. So his sword pops out of his hand and his hands kind of pop off. And the cool thing about this whole line is that they are supposed to be interchangeable and stuff, which is actually kind of fun to do, I have to admit that. Here's his sword. Looks pretty dope. And then you can just put it right into his sheath right over here, and it has a lighter gray on the ends and a black right over here. And here's his shield, and it fits into his hand nicely, so that's not too bad. His head can move side to side, and his arms can move outward just a little bit. They can't really move forward too much due to the armor right here, and these things pop off as you're supposed to interchange all the pieces. You can rotate the arms outward just a little bit like so that's kind of nice. And then he bends at the elbow and rotates over here at the forearm. He has waist articulation. The legs move forward just a little bit. They move outward, not too much, but they're on these ball pegs, so you can kind of half them, so that's not terrible. And they bend once at the knee, and that is it. And they have holes at the bottom of their feet for the mini-mate stands. But yeah, nice sculpting on this overall. Vorin does come with interchangeable arms, which is kind of a trip. I think that's kind of neat that they did that. But the thing is that it's kind of tricky to pop these arms off over here at the upper shoulder, so I don't really want to mess with that. But I think it's cool that they, you know, thought of that option. And here's a Toys R Us exclusive version, which I did pick up at Toys R Us, so I've been buying these things, man. I have been sold on this line, and I think it looks way cooler than the regular version right here. The fur and everything is pretty much the same color, but you can see the swords are definitely different, the shields are different, and there's a lot more gold all over the place. Well, there's no gold on this guy at all, but the gold over here just adds texture, and he has silver on his armor and everything too. I just think this looks really, really badass. I like how this looks a lot of color variation there. I like this more maroon color for his cape thingy. I just think it looks really, and his hand came off. Not a big deal. They're supposed to come off. The detail right there, it just pops a lot more with the gold and silver going on than just having the flat yellow. But, you know, this is still cool. There's a lot of people that are into the IDW comic, and this is more comic accurate. And here's Vachonus, and he looks so cool. I really like this one a lot. Very, very badass. I really like his face sculpt in there. That looks really cool. His armor and just the way his shell looks, or his exoskeleton came out, looked really, really cool. We got these little bumps over here. Here's his crabby claws. He has his two weapons, like so. Look pretty dope. Nice tail. Comes over the top right there with the spike at the end. Here's all four of his legs. Looks pretty cool, and they all have peg holes at the bottom of their feet. Looks pretty dope. Comes with his mace that you could see over here, and it's clipped right into his claw, so you could pop that out, and it has this peg right over here, so you could plug it into his back. So if you don't want him holding his weapons, it'll just plug in and stay right there. And you could do the same thing with his pincer blade thingy. And his articulation isn't too bad. His head moves side to side. His tail can move side to side. I like to bend it a little bit on this ball joint right over here so it's sticking further out, or you can have it stick a little further forward like so, but I think it's very cool. This is articulated. His arms move outward. They move forward just a little bit. He bends at the elbow. All his legs move outward like so, and you could bend them at the knee, and they rotate just a little bit. They're on these ball pegs, but they don't really move too much aside from just straight out. Here is compared to the Toys R Us exclusive version, which does have a lot more silver paint on him, which looks pretty good. I like that on the feet over there. I like how he's got this diamond thing in the chest. So that's pretty cool. The only thing is I don't like that he's brown. I prefer the black color for the Scorpion. So unlike the Vorin figure, I do prefer the regular version of Vachonus. I just think it looks more suiting to have a solid black Scorpion. I just think that looks a lot more badass to me. He does have the silver weapons though, which is a little bit cooler. So I don't know, just switching out the weapons seems to make more sense to me. That's probably how I'll have it set up. Guys are Minimates, and they are very short. They're only about 2.5 inches tall. And here they are compared to the Amazing Spider-Man Minimates figures. Thank you, Fancy Pants Jr. And here they are compared to the Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. And here they are next to Marvel Select Rhino. So yeah, I really dig these guys a lot. These two right here in the middle being the regular version, like I mentioned before. Which ones do you guys think are cooler? These two right over here, or these two right over here? Leave a comment below, please. Yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing more of these Battle Beasts. I hope you guys dig my review, and I will catch you later. Peace.
Next time you're done watching my videos, where are you going? BKBN.net. Where are you going? BKBN.net.
Out a little bit. They can't really move. Hey!